Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more StarCraft 2. Now today I'm going to be once again playing a game while commentating at the exact same time, and this time around it is going to be a Zerg vs Zerg on Iron Fortress LE versus none other than Drizzler. And I actually found out I have like 80% win rate on this map. I don't even know why, I didn't even realize I was good on this map, but apparently I've been doing something right. And as far as Zerg vs Zerg goes, I think I've been playing a very standard style and really have not been doing anything fancy, but for whatever reason, we have an absolutely ridiculous win rate on this map in particular. Either way, this is going to be a high-level ZVZ, obviously. Gonna have to try my very best, because if I mess up, my opponent will undoubtedly take me out almost immediately if I make one micro mistake, or if I miss a couple queen injects, or whatever. And obviously, playing at the same time as actually giving commentary is always a little bit tricky. So we're gonna try our best. But anyways, I've been opening up pretty greedy. I've been going a lot for hatchery gas into a spawning pool eventually. And it does allow you for a couple of nice builds. There's a lot of people that are opening up 14-14 right now, so that's 14 gas, 14 pool. And the hatch gas pool strategy that I just talked about seems to be a very, very powerful build against exactly that. But just, you know, you just have a nice little economy to back it up with. But obviously, going for this hatchery first, I basically say, okay, if you do a 9 pool or a 10 pool or anything super aggressive, I am gonna accept that defeat, because I know for a fact that I'm likely not gonna be able to hold it. But that's okay, especially if I open up with a gas geyser before it as well. So we'll go, or actually already found him. He got a little lucky with his first Overlord Scout, sadly. I did not. That's okay though. But we're first gonna go for a hatchery, then at 17 we'll add on a gas geyser. And right now we're gonna save up minerals to eventually start up that hatchery, or that spawning pool as well in the main base. So I can start making the double queens and get that early zerking speed and whatnot going. But I will obviously have to figure out what my opponent is going first. Or what he is going for first. He knows exactly what I'm building right now, knowing or seeing that hatchery first right there. He could be very happy. He could be like, oh yeah, my 9 spawning pool is gonna be great against this. And then when he sees my gas geyser, he will be super happy. Or he could just be like, okay, that means, you know, he's matching my gas or my hatchery timing as well. But we'll figure it out together. Anyway, that should have been an Overlord right there, by the way. A little bit too greedy by me. I really need to make an Overlord next. But this next one, I'm actually gonna hit a slight little supply block here for a second. It's kind of annoying. We should be okay. Not the biggest of deals, but my opponent knows exactly what I'm doing, and he will likely respond accordingly. Don't have any overlords on the attack path yet, so I don't really know whether or not he's moving in anytime soon. But it's okay. Okay. Gotta pull 2 drones out of the gas. So you see that half-second supply block right there that I talked about? Disgusting. Hate it when that happens. But it's all good. It's gonna start making a set of Zerglings, and then we'll make another Overlord once again. And seeing these Zerglings hopping around right there makes me think he just went for a super standard timing as well. So I'm gonna send those over there. Gonna send that one towards his third base and have a look around. He actually is going for the spine crawler, so he's playing very, very safe. That means that I'm not even gonna commit to any kind of damage. I'm not even gonna try. Going for damage right now is just sort of a risk. I may add on the bailing nest in a little bit, which would be fair enough. But I don't really want to commit too much into it. Just gonna make mostly drones. I may make like a small round of banelings or of zerglings, just to, you know, sort of confuse my opponent about what's going on. And I am gonna add on the bailing nest right now. Also, you know, both for safety, but also to have him scout this and be like, oh snap, I really need to, you know, be extremely careful here. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, that's actually a pretty big deal. That's actually a pretty big deal right there. My opponent manages to pick off my first Overlord, which is very annoying actually. Like, that's a massive scout right there that I just lost. Very annoying. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll make drones out of the natural. And since he has an Overlord in the main base, I'm gonna make Zerglings right there. So I know there's an Overlord right there, right? But I'm just sort of tricking him. I don't want to make too many here, but I just want him to overreact to what is going on. So I'm sort of mind gaming him right here. Making drones in the natural, knowing that these Zerglings are gonna run by that Overlord, and he likely will see him. I'm actually even gonna position my Zerglings right there, just to be super tricky. Just give him like a second, just make him think I'm bad. Here we go. The mind games are real, and in the meantime we're gonna drone up behind it. Go for another base. Start up my Evo chambers. You know, the whole usual thing. That thing is not gonna die, obviously. Let's see if we can do a little bit of damage. If I could do a little bit of damage, that'd be great. Actually, I know exactly what build my opponent is going for. This is a gasless opener. Seeing those extra queens already makes it pretty good. So I got a bunch of extra Zerglings out right now. This is actually not bad. He doesn't, like, he's not able to go for a third base right now at all. The only problem is that he will have a pretty big economy. And I'm gonna have to respond to this by getting my own economy, but a little bit bigger. I'm thinking my opponent is definitely gonna go for a timing attack right now with +1 attack. Or +1/+1. and then with roaches as well. And the only thing I need to do is get a superior amount of roaches than my opponent. Now, the way you do that is by making more workers first, and then, you know, get that superior economy to carry you through. I'm only going for a single upgrade, so this is going to be a risky moment. I definitely cannot overdrone. If I overdrone, that is basically game over. That's basically game over. So I'm gonna make like 8 drones, or maybe 6 drones even, and then go straight into roach production. So these are the only drones I'm making. I'm gonna send them towards that base, and that's it. I'm gonna send one more as well. But now I'm gonna start making only roaches. The defender's advantage should be pretty big right here, and I'm also gonna spread 1 creep tumor just to get that that base connected. I hope it will finish up actually. I'm a little early on my drones. That's not good. All right. Making only roaches right here. Only roaches, having a scout on a potential 3rd bases. Just knowing whether or not he's getting them. If he does, I will be able to respond accordingly. I have a nice economy here though. Okay. I should have just let them mine for a little while longer at the natural. Would have been much safer. He's likely gonna finish his upgrades before me as well. So there's one big timing attack that he's gonna do very shortly that I need to hold. If I manage to hold that, I win the game. If I don't, I lose. So I need to make sure that we finish up these upgrades. Finishing this up would be huge. Get this round, get this round, get this round. He actually pushes before his upgrades are done. He has not finished them yet. Okay, all we need is time here. We got a bigger economy. I got everything I need. I just need time. Just need time here. He's going for the 3rd base right now. That's super late. I'm gonna send my Zerglings that way. See if I can even pick it off potentially. But this fight right here is what it's all come down to. I think I got enough. Yep, we got enough, for sure. Okay, back up. No need to fight here. I got that superior economy. There's no reason for me to fight here. If I can at all avoid it, I will do exactly that. I'm actually gonna chase him down right now because he seems to be backing up. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm gonna make a couple more workers for that base. Gonna start an overlord right, or a queen right there as well. And I'm gonna start counter-attacking here. I got all the drones I need. I know I will have a bigger economy than him. I know it. I don't need to fight here. I just want to pick off whatever I can pick off. Okay, we're gonna go back home. Don't overextend. Don't overextend, Lowko. No need to do that. Okay. Okay, and you get back to injecting the natural. Now, the only thing that we don't have is the superior upgrades. Superior upgrades are definitely in his favor right now, which is very annoying for us. He will have a nice timing window once again with +2/+2. He didn't commit too much into the battle earlier, but he still does not have any workers over at the 3rd base. We got a massive economy compared to him. And with massive, I mean a couple extra workers. Unless he like made a lot of extra workers for his bases, I think we should be pretty far ahead here. Okay. We'll wait for +2. Gonna start up the armor upgrade as well. And he still does not have more. He still is not making any workers over there. I'm gonna keep looking around right here, because knowing whether or not he makes drones is very important. He's got a full HP queen right there. Still not seeing anything there. Wow. Let's add an overseer in this army as well, so I know whether or not he's going burrow. Basically just, you know, having a massive list of possibilities that he could be going for, and just sort of crossing off that list. Still no workers. He's just making roaches here, you can see. He's just making a massive amount of roaches and likely gonna commit to it once he has +2/+2 finishing up. It's gonna be scary, but I think I should be able to hold that. I will move out right when my +2 attack finishes, which is right when I have 200 supply worth of roaches. Or at least it should be. Okay, there he finally makes some workers for that base, but that's a good timing for us as well, because I will be able to deal damage. So we're gonna start moving right now. Let's go. I will finish up +2 in the way while moving there. Gonna start up the armor upgrade here as well. You can see I'm maxed out here. Adding on extra gas. And adding on 3 more workers here. And 1 for minerals. Okay, +2 is done. If I can move up this ramp, that would be huge. I think I can. This is commitment by me, obviously. Not the greatest fight, actually, by me. Wow. Ugh. I may have done a little bit too greedy right there. Wow, moving up that ramp was not a good move. I should have just gone around instead. Oh snap, that was a big misplay right there by me. Wow, I got a little greedy. I wanted to go up there, try and see if I could squeeze out like a quick victory there, but that was not worth it for me whatsoever. Ooh, this sucks. Right now he's gonna have a massive amount of roaches. Once he finishes up +2/+2, he will likely be able to do a little bit too much damage. Zerg vs Zerg is such a chess game. Like I tried outsmarting him and it didn't really happen. Right now I get the defender's advantage once again though. If he makes the same mistake as I did, that would be huge. Looks like he exactly is planning on doing that. Wow. He does the same mistake as I do. Okay. Moving forward. That is a massive mistake on his end. He just finished up +2. +2 attack, that is. And we're gonna once again chase him down. If I can, I will make a couple of drones right here. Transitioning towards like another, like, you know, another like unit, such as like a Hydra, is super greedy here, and I don't think I should. Okay. Actually gonna bring this overseer. No, 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 he has way too much here. Get back, get back, get back. He also has superior upgrades, so it's not something we can take. Let's keep making more roaches here. Hope you have a bigger amount of them. And outsmart him. It's all gonna come down to engagement right now. If I take a superior engagement, big chance I win. He's not particularly strong at the engagements, it feels like. Not that I can say very much after that horrible moving up the ramp right there. That could have completely paid off, but in this situation, he's just a little too good at positioning his army right there. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is good for us. No, sadly he didn't commit. Okay. A couple of these guys moving over. Right now, maxed out fights are gonna all come down to upgrades, which he has, you know, simply a lead in. Did finish up +2 right now. Or +1 armor, rather. And this fight is kind of weird. This is very hard to call here. It all comes down to upgrades here, and I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. Thinking out loud, I shouldn't have even taken that fight to begin with. I need to have like a superior engagement, and that's why he took that fight, because he knows exactly that he does have that superior upgrades. Or those superior upgrades. This engagement is better. This engagement is much better. Obviously, I don't want to fight up a ramp. But this is good for me, actually. Okay. Don't want to transition towards Hydras just yet. If I can at all avoid it. He's once again gonna set up a concave right here. Let's see if we can outsmart him. Trying to pretend to go up this base and then go around. Making more and more roaches. Got a lot of them incoming right now. Obviously, the defender's advantage is on his side. I mean, his roaches will simply join the fight faster. So I'm gonna have to back up here. I think that was a good engagement. I think that was fine. But yeah, you can imagine, like, transitioning right now towards roaches, or towards Hydralisk, rather, will basically cost me a lot of roaches. And all these fights are decided with, like, a 2 roach difference. So, I mean, transitioning towards a different unit right now is a massive risk. Same goes for things like Niduses and whatnot and fort bases. I mean, I could technically give it a try. But doing that is very risky. I know for a fact that it's likely not gonna work out. And if I do, I'm basically saying, okay, for the next couple minutes, I'm not gonna be attacking you because I know for a fact that you will have more, you know, more roaches than I will have units. So, you know, that transition and the cost of buildings and whatnot is huge. Anyways, we are finishing up +2 armor. And he actually has a fort base. Wow. Alright. That means we'll have to make our own fort base, but I think we can take out the third then, right? I don't know exactly when he started that thing, but... Okay. He's actually moving a couple roaches around. That's a good thing for me. Oh, good. This engagement is very weird now. Okay. Trying to transition towards more and more roaches, which is not really a transition. By any stretch of the imagination. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. That engagement was still good for us. Okay, let's see if I can push out the victory right here. See if I can, like, cut off these roaches. Cutting off the roaches right there is huge. Setting up the concave right here on top of this ramp is absolutely enormous as well. And this is a good fight for us. This is really good. Obviously, don't give up other units for nothing. See if we can finish off a couple of these workers as well. Any worker right now is a nice added bonus. Gonna unhotkey a couple of these roaches. Keep the fight going in the front. Running out of larvae here. Actually, we'll go towards the natural. If I can snipe that roach warren, that is obviously game. And he just leaves. So, I think that was a GG-worthy game right there, but my opponent decided to transition towards a fort base, and he already got the hive finished up. I don't know if he was thinking about going Viper, or he was planning to go for, like, a greater Spire here. Which seems to be, it seems to be that he just wanted to go up to +3/+3 in Vipers, I assume. But you can see that, like, cost of going for both the fort base and the hive really ended up losing him the game right there. And that is the reason why most of the Zerg vs Zergs come down to massive amounts of roaches, because the first guy to transition will simply say, okay, I will take less roaches for potential value later on into this game, but for the moment, I am extremely vulnerable, and that's exactly what we capitalized on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this high-level Zerg vs Zerg. It was definitely a lot of fun to play. I really enjoyed these kind of like strategical move arounds the map, and I hope you did as well. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below as well, so you get a notification when I upload another video. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I will see you in the next one.